Full self-driving, the controversially named driver assist characteristic from Tesla, may additionally have ultimately met its healthy. Tesla's foil isn't a silver-haired US senator, world-class self-sufficient riding specialist, or a number of the USA's preeminent protection advocates. The technology is designed to navigate nearby roads with guidance, braking, and acceleration. But it requires an attentive human motive force that's geared up to take control and correct the system. An actual effect may rather come from an unglamorous public enterprise, one that many Americans think of as the most effective and capable of imparting customers long wait times. The Department of Motor Vehicles, the California DMV, has grown to be the first US government entity to formally move towards the naming of full self-driving. Before we start the video, just make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel. Turn the bell notification on so that you'll never miss any of our crazy updates. FSD, that's currently available around 160,000 drivers in the US and Canada, lets in customers to get admission to Autopilot's partly automated motive force to assist machines on town streets and neighborhood roads. The system purports to speed up and slow down, make turns inclusive of unprotected left turns, which are extremely difficult for automated systems, and acknowledge visitors' signals and other street symptoms. Automotive regulation has historically fallen to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, part of the Department of Transportation and Congress, which can push NHTSA to adjust specific things like the driving force assist era. But NHTSA and Congress have spent the latest year swept away in exhilaration and lobbying surrounding an extra beautiful technology, absolutely autonomous cars. NHTSA has even exempted a few robot taxis from its protection requirements and defined many capability blessings of that technology, consisting of advanced grade of life, more secure roads, shorter commutes, decreased electricity usage, and a greater get entry to jobs. It's claimed within the Beyond that leaving respiration room for innovation led to the improvement of technologies like airbags. Self-using vehicles and vehicles could, in theory, revolutionize transportation and shop millions of lives if crashes grow to be rarer, as supporters of the technology have predicted. Tesla has gotten in hot water with the federal authorities primarily based on reports of FSD malfunction and different safety troubles. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is investigating 16 crashes in which Tesla vehicle proprietors using Autopilot crashed into desk-bound emergency motors, resulting in 15 accidents and 1 fatality. Tesla is dealing with a likely remember of Autopilot, FSD, or both after the authorities upgraded its investigation earlier this year. The US House of Representatives surpassed a law related to self-driving motors. It hasn't acted at the more pedestrian motive force help technology. NHTSA has no standards for these structures, which has efficiently left automakers like Tesla to determine what's secure and sufficient. But there are sturdy symptoms inside the remaining year that NHTSA is shifting some of its interest to driving force assist technology. It announced remaining summer, for example, that automakers should report driver assist crashes. NHTSA has additionally mentioned its power to protect the public from motor automobile risks that it obtained when created in 1970. NHTSA has even taken steps towards standards for one motive force assist function, computerized emergency braking. But the primary principal regulatory impact may be from that unlikely candidate, the California Department of Motor Vehicles. Tesla fans struggle to get loved ones on board with complete self-driving. Most Americans' interactions with their very own nation's DMV are constrained to dreary, unfunded places of work with lengthy traces and beleaguered staff. Most people are there to fill out paperwork and pay expenses for diverse bureaucratic responsibilities that the agency undertakes. It has long been a pacesetter in regulating self-sufficient automobiles. It launched its very own rules for testing self-sustaining vehicles in 2015 and hasn't subsidized down from the battle. Uber provoked the DMV in 2017 while it examined independent vehicles in San Francisco without a required DMV allow. The DMV revoked Uber's car's registration in response, and Uber pulled its motors from San Francisco streets. Now, the California DMV is flexing the form of muscle that could pressure Tesla to drop the call of complete self-driving, in keeping self-reliant using professionals. The DMV recently filed a grievance that announces Tesla's description of its driving force help technology, Autopilot, and full self-driving is dishonest and grounds for suspending or revoking its license to promote motors within the nation. The chance of dropping this kind of license can also pressure Tesla's hand. The automaker was based in California, It made a maximum of its cars in California, and its motors are a number of the best promoting in California. Full self-driving is even designed to be at its first rate in California's San Francisco Bay Area. Tesla claimed in 2016 that each one of its new motors had the hardware capability for self-driving, and it would soon offer complementary software for the cars to pressure itself. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has stated every year from 2015 to 2022 that self-driving Teslas have been probably a year or so away. Tesla has announced a beta version of full self-driving to extra than 100,000 drivers. However, the software program requires regular vigilance because it on occasion makes risky choices. This isn't always the primary fight over this form of language. A German court docket dominated in 2020 that Tesla's language was deceptive, which the automaker appealed final year. Tesla's Optimus robotic prototype was no longer the best component the corporation shared on Friday night time for the duration of its AI Day presentation. Autopilot director Ashok Ellaswamy took the degree at some stage in Tesla's AI Day to speak approximately how the organization's full self-driving software program has improved. He found out that there are actually 160,000 customers strolling the beta software program, as compared to 2,000 from this time ultimate 12 months. In total, Tesla says there had been 35 software releases of FSD. In a Q&A at the give-up of the presentation, Musk made some other predictions. He made a fewer earlier then, that the technology could be ready for a worldwide rollout through the top of this year, but recounted the regulatory and checking out hurdles that remained earlier than that occurs. Afterwards, Tesla's tech lead for autopilot movement planning, Parul Jain, confirmed how FSD has advanced in unique interactions and might make human-like choices. For instance, whilst the Tesla makes a left development into an intersection, it may select a trajectory that does not make near calls with barriers like humans crossing the street. It's acknowledged that each Tesla can offer datasets to build the models that FSD makes use of. And according to Tesla's engineering supervisor Phil Dwan, now Tesla will start building and processing special 3D systems from that facts. They said automobiles are also improving decision-making in different environmental conditions like night, fog, and rain. Tesla trains the corporation's AI software program on its supercomputer, then feeds the effects to clients' automobiles via over-the-air software updates. To do this, it processes video feeds from Tesla's fleet of over 1 million digital camera-equipped automobiles on the street nowadays, and has a simulator constructed in Unreal Engine that is used to enhance autopilot. The automaker already has a huge NVIDIA GPU primarily based supercomputer and an information middle protecting 30 petabytes of stored footage. Tesla is likewise running on a new custom-built PC the usage of chips designed through Tesla referred to as Dojo, with which the enterprise says it's able to update 72 GPU racks together with 4,000 GPUs with the simplest 4 Dojo shelves. At the ultimate 12 months AI Day, executives revealed Dojo's first chip and education tiles, which could sooner or later turn into a complete Dojo cluster or Exapod. Today, the business enterprise announced that the first Exapod is predicted to be finished by way of the first quarter of 2023. The organization plans to construct a total of 7 in Palo Alto. Tesla said the Dojo Exapod could spoil the barrier of the exaflop of computing and consisting of 1.3 terabytes of excessive speed SRAM and 13 terabytes of excessive bandwidth DRAM. Since Ultimate Year's AI Day, Dojo development hit some milestones, which include putting in the primary Dojo cabinet, checking out 2.2 megawatts of load trying out, and now the employer is operating at a constructed price of 1 tile per day. The Dojo was also validated strolling a stable diffusion version using 25 Dojo, creating this AI-generated photo primarily based on a set-off of Cybertruck on Mars. Let's hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Follow us for more updates. Thanks for watching.